What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Starfighter podcast with Dom and Ethan. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. We're excited for another episode of Everything Nerdy here on the podcast. And we do have some big special announcements that we're going to be making tonight. And we have a pretty good amount of news and just things that we can discuss with each other. But Ethan, how are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Just hopefully, I'm excited to get these announcements out for you guys tonight at some point because we've kind of been working on some stuff for a while, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, definitely. Landon's here. He says, "What's up? What's up, man?
Excited.
Miss you, buddy." Also, Nick's here. Let's go. Let's get it.
Run it, run it.
All right. Before we get into things, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on Spotify, on Instagram. Those are the big three, and of course, plenty of other platforms.
I'm trying to figure it out with everything. There you
Yeah,
go.
plenty of other platforms as well that you can find our podcast if you want audio form as well. And we'll give you those links in the description soon. But yeah, continue to support us here. Hit that subscribe button, the like button. Leave us a comment if you're coming here on the replay. And we're hoping to have some good audience participation today and talk with all of you. So that'll be good. All right, man. Well, first things first. Last Friday, I wasn't here. My wife and I did a little bit of a weekend getaway, and that was nice. It was really fun. But Ethan absolutely crushed it, holding down the fort here, doing his our Bad Batch breakdown of episode 5. So hats off to you, man, and of course Ryan and Alex.
Yeah.
Um, it it was it was just kind of cool to see it being on the outside. I don't know if it kind of seems weird me saying that, but just to see it
No.
all go together.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course, um, I initially started this, and then um, also got to give credit to Jake, and then now you and I are like pushing everything forward with the podcast now. Um, but yeah, that was really great to see. I was I was like walking around. We were like pretty busy, but I just like I had to tune in and check it out because I was just excited to see how things went, and it was great. It was a really good review, a really great episode too. So I'm looking forward to this week doing our breakdown. Also, um, speaking of Bad Batch, Landon is going to be joining us this weekend, I believe. So that'll be good for episode 6 breakdown.
Nice, nice.
Jake Hedge, let's go, man. Good to see you. Yeah, so that was really great breakdown. If you guys haven't checked out our Bad Batch breakdown from last Friday, go check that out, please. Also, I mean, last week was just I think a pretty exciting week for us. We also did our round 2 of nerdy trivia, and we had Karsten, we had Ryan, Alex, who am I forgetting? Ethan, of course. Oh,
PV.
Parker,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that was a lot of fun. Um, Hats off to Ethan once again for coming in clutch, pulling that win. Um, I'm looking forward to round 3.
Yes, yes.
A lot of our friends and you, of course, too. Ethan are like really into Marvel and like really know their Marvel stuff, and I think that would be really exciting. Also, Jake Costello, we got to get him back as a guest soon. I think he would definitely be down to do some Marvel trivia. So we could do one night where it's like all Marvel. So
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
be fun for sure.
Marvel's endless, so it's definitely possible.
Yeah, and also Jake Hedge wants redemption as well. So we plan to bring him on for round 3. And we're hoping to do that actually somewhere towards the end of this month. So that'll be cool. What are some other noteworthy things that I wanted to share? Um, got to do some pretty cool things over the weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
went to this really cool store and got some Dragon Ball comics. So been getting into that. Also, um, as of your request or your recommendation, I started Dragon Ball Super not too long ago, and like on episode 10, and it's starting to get better and better. It's interesting to see that it's a little bit of like a slow burn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, because I feel like, and I'm honestly surprised. I feel like it could have been something to where they just like jam packed like action after action. You know what I mean? It could totally be like that, but it's not like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely silly and like humorous, but um, they're really stretching out the story and
Yeah.
building upon the story. So it's really cool to see that. And of course, I mentioned before on one of our other Wednesday shows, like I've always really wanted to get into Dragon Ball, and I've known a little bit about it and some of the characters, a little bit about the story. Um, but yeah, so like currently getting into Dragon Ball Fighters, playing that with you and with Nick, and that obviously inspired me to like, okay, let's just like learn even more. Let's dive in because I really want to understand everything.
Yeah.
And
It's more
also,
interesting, like when you know the lore, like behind it.
yeah,
Yeah.
also I think that was something looking back. I think because I said I might have like missed like the age range, and I can't remember exactly, but it also could have definitely been a situation where um, like my mom didn't really want me to watch it at the
Yeah.
time, so it definitely could have been that as well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, definitely getting into it now. Another really cool thing this weekend, my wife and I, we did, it's called The Hive, and it's a VR experience. And so that was a lot of fun. We got to play this Alice in Wonderland game, and it was trippy.
Yeah, I
It
can
was really
imagine.
cool. And you kind of have to like work together to solve like these puzzles and stuff. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Huh. Nice, nice.
Just want to say hey to everybody in the chat
Yeah.
right now.
I
Thanks for
saw.
joining us. I almost want to move to our announcements earlier. I mean,
Well, yeah, we have quite a bit of people in the chat, so we
yeah,
could.
what do you think? Should we do it?
Yeah, run it. Run it.
All right. Let's get down to business here, guys. Um First I just want to say like again, started this whole thing with I just want to get this out real quick. Started this podcast with our friend Jake Koskell. So again, we got to give some credit to him for helping us with this. And when it comes, you'll see when it comes to these big announcements tonight, um, they're really centered around us like trying to reach new goals, me and Ethan. And so, of course, credit to our friend Jake and credit to Ethan for now helping me push things forward even more. And so, like, one of our goals has been to, well, first, let me backtrack for just a second. Um, both of them have helped me like push things forward with the podcast, but also just in terms of like quality and good content. And I feel like we definitely have that. We're still for a small podcast YouTube channel. I think the quality is definitely there, and I'm really proud of where it is right now. And so I just want to, let our listeners, our viewers know that like that you're only going to see that go up from here, whether we have like it doesn't even matter how many subscribers we have right now, like the quality is there, and it's only gonna go up because like we totally believe um, in like what we're doing and putting on a good show, making something entertaining for everyone, and just like having really solid quality and a fun experience for everybody. And of course, having fun with one another, with our audience. But that being said, we're trying to go forward with some of our goals, and some of those have been having like more fun aspects, um, like more variety, adding to the channel here. And so that brings us to our main announcement tonight, and that is this: Starfighter Gaming. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this, Ethan? Without giving away our first couple episodes that we're gonna put out, but tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so we've kind of been talking about this for a while, which is another reason why we talk about recommendations a lot, because those recommendations really push what we're going to be doing on the channel, as especially in the gaming aspect of it, because there's so much stuff you can play, and if you guys are enjoying it, then we'll enjoy it too. So it's kind of taking some recommendations like that and throwing it into this, and we're both very we both love video games. We do it all the time. So if we're gonna be playing video games, you guys might as well be able to see us play, right? So we're
And
gonna be
play
doing
along
that.
with us too.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the beauty of doing live show is we can try and make it more interactive if you guys are able to play. Um, yeah, I really like this message right here. Let's get some pogs in the chat. Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
This is a very poggers announcement. Um, it is not quite yet sponsored by G Fuel, but I will be drinking it while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Um,
Ethan will definitely still simp for G Fuel until we
I
do
will
get
be,
sponsored by them. We
yeah, I
will
will
get
be
that
mixing it.
sponsor. We
That's
will
my
get that
goal with this.
sponsor.
That's my goal with this is to do this as long as it takes to get a G Fuel sponsorship. Um, so yeah, it's kind of just a cool thing that we were thinking of. Definitely the quality was, and this kind of why we want to talk about quality a bit is because getting something like gaming set up takes a lot of quality management when it comes to just the stuff that you need to have it run smoothly and everything. So it's been kind of something that we've been working on.
Yeah,
Um,
trial and error for the last
yeah,
at least month we've been working on this.
yeah, exactly. This is a wide people happy moment right now. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, I think this will kind of, if you guys want more, like to give us more game recommendations, that'd be awesome. Because there's an infinite amount of stuff that we can do. We already have a couple of videos kind of worked out right now. And do you want to announce when the first videos gonna
Yeah,
drop?
so to be clear, some of these are going to be from time to time, and yeah, to be completely clear with everybody, this is still, a podcast mainly, but we are going to have this in addition every once in a while. We're going to be having some game streams, whether that's pre-recorded or whether that is live stream. We're going to do both. And so we have 2 episodes already done, pre-recorded and edited, and the first one is going to come out this Friday. So hope that you will all check that out. And yeah, we'll definitely be doing some live, like Ethan mentioned. Um, Give us some recommendations. We want to keep things, family friendly here, and pretty lighthearted. But give us your recommendations on games and stuff. Different ideas that you're thinking of. Could be fun to see. Could be fun to be a part of. And we want to get others involved. There are some party games that we're definitely looking at to um, have our audience be a part of. So that'll be a lot of fun. Um, yeah, Ethan.
Yeah, so we kind of touch on it. Lance talking about Twitch right now.
Yes, glad you mentioned it.
Yeah, when you think about game streaming, Twitch is kind of like the main thing right now is the game streaming platform. With StreamYard, we are very it is definitely within our power to stream on Twitch. So we've definitely been thinking about it and as to how we do that. It does. We don't have it quite set up yet, but we're definitely thinking of ways to implement it at some
Yeah,
point.
but that actually brings us to one of our other announcements. Now
Yeah,
that it's been brought up, um, we are going to be doing that and utilize the tool of multi-streaming. And so, what I'd like for everyone to do right now, in the chat, leave us a like right now on this video if you could, and if you're not, subscribe to the channel. Um, Share these videos or just share our name with other people and help us build this community,
yeah,
because we want to get you guys involved and we want to reach more people. And so that brings us to, this other official announcement that we're going to be doing this on multiple other platforms such as Twitch as well as Facebook Live. And so we can, if some of those are your preference, you can still interact with us, send us messages live, and we can get them here on our live streams. So that's going to be great. You can expect those to be up and for us to have official Starfighter uh, profiles for Twitch as well as Facebook Live here pretty soon. We're going to put that together. Um, but yeah, we're really excited about the multi streaming as well, and just like expanding and reaching more people.
yeah, for sure, for sure. We've kind of already we've kind of been multi-streaming in a sense, to some extent. I guess we've done stereo before, just
Yeah,
different platforms in general, and that's how we met a lot of new, viewers and stuff. Jake Hedge stereo. So we're kind of hoping to implement that and kind of broaden out in a sense, and hopefully we can get some new viewers. Just to make it more of a community. So there's definitely it doesn't hurt to spread out a little bit, and then hopefully we can bring in some new viewership and all that. Um, so yeah, it really excited for all this stuff. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but we're definitely finally more set up for it now because setting up a game stream, by the way, is a lot more difficult than it sounds.
yeah. And also, going back to me watching the video from the outside um, Friday, people don't, a lot of times people just think, okay, a podcast or even a YouTube video, it's just, a couple people talking. Ethan and I put a lot of time and energy into our shows. Like, we're not just saying that, we really do. We work on it constantly throughout the week. And yeah, so some of these things definitely take both time and energy that we enjoy putting in, and enjoy creating stuff for our friends and for newcomers, our audience.
Yeah,
So
and that kind of leads me to another point I want to make is consistency. We've been really good, I think, with consistency, and that's a big part of YouTube. And there's going to be like for this past like month or so, we've kind of had an awkward period of just like shows and stuff, right? Where it's not like completely every day you have a new set of news. So we kind of want to implement this stuff because we know in the future there's going to be downtimes when there's not going to be as much stuff going on. Um, this month is going to be crazy though. We have Loki and Bad Batch coming, but we can talk about that more even later.
yeah,
But like just having a consistent stuff that we can kind of go back and do. That's kind of what we did the game show off of is, there wasn't that much going on. So we want to have more stuff that we can have for you guys. So that's always going to be consistent no matter what, even if there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. Um, Plus, with new stuff like that, you never know. We might throw in like an extra show or something. We've done that in the past with our live streams, and we threw in like an extra video off of it. And so, yeah, I think it gives a lot more opportunity for us just to come out with more content and kind of see what everyone likes and what everyone's enjoying. So, um, yeah, I'm really excited for it. Just it's something I think we've both been wanting to do. So to have this like hub that we can, stream it from would be is super nice.
Yeah, definitely. And again, going back to recommendations, if there's other platforms, because there are so many other platforms that we could take advantage of as well. So if you guys are using some other platforms, and I thought Periscope was gone, but it's not. There's still a big audience for Periscope as well. So there's many other platforms that we could use as well. If you guys are into some of those, let us know as far as like Periscope or LinkedIn, all these different things that you'd like to maybe see us have a show on there as well. We'll definitely look into that and consider that. Um, I think that's pretty much the main thing. Unless there's anything else you wanted to add as far as
Um,
the Starfighter gaming goes.
I Not really. I think, and I don't know if we're going to talk about this in a bit, but when it comes to setting up this new stuff, feedback is very helpful. So if you guys have any feedback going forward, you guys might know more than we do on stuff like this. So yeah, give us feedback on this kind of stuff. It'd be helpful.
Yeah, and to go along with that, I think the other thing that I will say is, um, we haven't perfected it just yet.
Yeah.
But over the last month of us working on getting things set up to do gaming here and there, um, we have worked out some kinks. I'd say the majority. I'd say it's good to go. But there are still going to be, times where stuff is a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we drop a few frames or something. Like the stream is a little bit shaky every once in a while. So bear with us there. We're gonna get it all worked out to be pretty solid, and pretty good quality. But so far, our tests have gone really good, and our
Yeah.
first two episodes have come out the way that we want, and they're just gonna continue to improve. So, you know, bear with us there, and you know, be with us and support us working out some of the kinks there. But um, we're really excited, and we feel good about premiering the first episode on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Really excited for it. Um, yeah. I hope you guys like it because it'd be more fun to do stuff like this. Um, and I already see you guys giving out some game recommendations, so I'll definitely keep all these in mind. These are definitely stuff like most of the stuff you guys have talked about. Were definitely in the back of my head. So
Yeah, why don't
we
we
want to get that
why don't we
stuff
bring
out.
up a few of those?
Yeah, I'll start bringing them up so that we can look back later and we'll know. Um, Overcooked from Alex,
Yes, I
solid
I
one.
have I have Overcooked. It's a lot of fun. Something me and my wife like to play together, and yeah, that would be great
Yeah,
to play with others as well. Um,
we have Landon and Lee actually have brought up Jackbox. Yes, we love Jackbox. Jackbox could be really fun as a stream game. Um,
Absolutely, that will be something that we do.
yeah, definitely. Um, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I'll do this one for you guys. Definitely. Um, Mario Kart is definitely up there. I would be down for some Mario Kart. Um, yeah, for sure. Unrelated question, Landon. I'm drinking body armor. There you go. It's not G Fuel, but is there a way to do a VR stream? I'm sure there is.
I
I do
believe
not
that
know
there
what the way
is.
is. I do not know what the way is.
I believe there is. Nothing is for certain, but it is possible that we will look into that in the future because doing VR, both me and my wife really like the VR experiences that we've done. We've done a couple now, and it's something that we want to do more of. So Yeah, might have to get my hands on an Oculus or something,
Yeah.
and we'll kind of see where things take us with that, but one step at a time.
Yeah, and something with that is VR is super cool, but we gotta going forward, kind of like with how we're saying this up, because we had to get a lot of like capture cards and stuff just for this. But VR is super demanding. Like I would need a crazy PC in order to stream it to you guys. So it's one of those things where it's definitely a cool idea, but it'll probably need a bit more time to implement. Um, land in squadrons, so Star Wars squadrons.
Yeah,
We have talked about this for ages. Like
it's something that I do have the means to do it now, actually, and
we all
so
have the means to do it,
yeah.
so it's
Is it
definitely up there.
cross-platform? Is it cross-platform?
Yes, it should be. Yeah.
Okay, because I do
Um.
have my hands on an Xbox, so we could definitely do that.
Mhm.
That's like one of the first games that Ethan and I talked about doing.
Yeah.
So it won't all be Nintendo, but I mean, both me and Ethan really love the Nintendo Switch, and so definitely quite a few games will come from that. But there's going to be a great variety, and also just to reiterate, it's not going to just be, you know, always just me and Ethan playing a game. Like it's not gonna. We're gonna do our best so that it doesn't get old, you know. And
Yeah.
again, can't stress enough that we want everyone to be a part of it.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Squadrons is up there. Um, and these are games too where if people are down to play with us, we can always try and get something figured out because it allows us to collaborate more with people, especially through gaming and all that, which is super fun. Um,
Absolutely.
Jake, I so probably not like a full on like M horror game, but there's definitely scary games out there that we can find. Like I am not against that. I know a lot of scary game or like suspenseful games that aren't like gory or anything like that, and I think that could be fun. Um, just different genres in general, I think would be fun to check out for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
totally.
so Nick, yes, I would get stuck on the cover letter too if we did a resume speed.
Yeah, so my knowledge of LinkedIn is not, as you can probably tell, I don't have a good knowledge of LinkedIn. I just know that a lot of people are doing multiple things on there, but maybe it's not like necessarily the platform for us. I was just kind of throwing that out there for you guys. If there's any other platforms that you guys are using and that you'd like to see us on there. Again, I know Periscope, a lot of people are doing different things on Periscope still. So that could be something for us to check out as well. But just let us know. I think YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch are some of the big ones and the priorities for us right now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, anything else you kind of wanted to mention or
I think that's pretty much it for
yeah,
our big announcement. So yeah, really happy that we've finally put it out there and can share the news with you guys. Hope you guys are excited about it. Let us know. But also, you had mentioned earlier, Ethan, about we're going to be getting multiple shows in the world of entertainment here with Loki next week, I believe, next Wednesday.
yeah,
And so, we should talk about that too to let everyone know. We're still going to be sticking with just two shows a week. Um, our Wednesday show, and then we usually will do a pre-record show on Friday, put that out for you on Saturday. Sometimes that Friday show might be live, but we're sticking with those two shows right now. You can expect those every week. Um, Later on, who knows? Maybe we'll do more than two shows later on, but that's kind of what we're sticking with for now.
mm,
Um, Lee says, "Congrats on the growth." Thanks a lot, man. We're really excited
thanks,
about it.
bro.
Again, we're still a small podcast, small channel, and still pretty new. But um, I the way I see it is, if we can give the quality now, like, why not do it? So um, I think I think that's kind of where we're at. Like, just coming
Yeah.
right out the gate, we want to give something really good and solid. So
And so kind of going into the whole scheduling thing,
yeah,
you'll probably like this week you're getting it's three shows, right?
this week, everyone's, that tunes into our
Yeah.
channel, they're going to be getting 3 shows. You get our Wednesday show right now.
Hmm.
You'll get our Bad Batch episode 6 review, and then you will also get, but that'll be on the weekend, Saturday, and then you'll also get Friday, again, episode 1, our first game stream for Starfighter Gaming. Also, side note, it's not really that important, but that's a brand new logo that we have, so it's not yet implemented into the actual first 2 videos, but it will be. So
Yeah.
just a little side note there.
So yeah,
Um, yeah.
kind of going into our how we're gonna work everything out because if we're trying to stick to two shows or at least like two recording sessions, basically is more like it. Um, Doing a Bad Batch and a Loki is difficult, right? Um, so gotta walk me through our planning of this one more time,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah, it's gonna
r-
be interesting. So
right, because Jake says, and also we're gonna bring Jake Hedge on in a little bit, as a guest. We're gonna pull him onto the stream. So stay stay with us for that. He's a great guy, and we love hearing from him. He always has really good input on stuff, really great questions, and theories, rogue theories, as he likes to call them. He says maybe have a short theory show early in the week to talk about what direction Loki is going in if you guys don't do that on Friday's show. So, great point, because I think a lot of people are really excited for Loki. And I mean, why wouldn't you be? The trailers look amazing. The cast looks great. It looks like it's going to be funny, but also action packed and mysterious. I think that it might be the best Marvel show. Um, I think it's going to top both Falcon and WandaVision. But yeah, so we do have a plan for that. We have a plan. We really enjoy our everything nerdy shows, so we're going to be keeping that. But we go on our Wednesday shows for about an hour and a half, roughly. And so the plan right now is Loki is going to be premiering on Wednesday. Ethan and I mean, sometimes we'll watch it midnight Tuesday. So, or midnight Wednesday, however you want to view it. So we'll have watched that. I mean, sometimes we'll watch it in the morning. We'll be ready. And so on our Wednesdays, everything nerdy, there will be a 30-minute section, 25 to 30 minutes, where Ethan and I do a spoiler review. And so we'll let everyone know this is when we're starting it. You can come back at this time if you don't want any spoilers, but we'll do our Loki spoiler review within that. And then you guys can always come back into the stream afterwards if you don't want any of the spoilers. But you can expect our reviews to be live every Wednesday for Loki. And then, however, we are also going to we're going to clip that review, and we're going to make it its own episode and put that out either that night or the next day. And so it will be its own separate video. So then you don't have to go back and try and look for it or anything. It'll just
yeah,
be its own video for you guys to check out if you want the review later on in the week or what have you. So that's how we're going to do that. And then we're going to continue to do our Bad Batch breakdowns, um, for the most part, pre recorded on Fridays. But like I had mentioned earlier, I think sometimes we will do a live show on Friday too, either for Bad Batch or maybe Bad Batch and then something else. Um, So yeah, I think that's the plan right now. Was there anything that you wanted to add to that?
No, but kind of like how we're going to be doing the our show on Wednesdays is and I think I mentioned earlier, but doing having our Loki review towards the end of it, just so that you guys kind of get everything else, and then it's not like if you go back and watch the VOD later, you're struck by spoilers, and then you have to like try and like if you're trying to watch the live, I don't want you guys having to try scrolling through until you find out where we stop spoiling it, just to be safe. So we're gonna try having it towards the end, like be that last like
Oh,
30
good point.
minutes or
Good
so.
point. Yeah.
So by the time we get to that, our live show will probably be over. And but yeah, I think either way it would be solid. Like the show's only been 36 minutes, so having like an hour of just normal stuff and recommendations and all that, and then getting into our review would be nice. Um, but yeah, I think that's probably the best way we're gonna be able to do it. And so that's kind of like what I said with the multiple uploads. It's gonna be different. Like at that rate, it's gonna be like 3 uploads, and then if we do anything else like gaming related or anything like that, you're gonna have a lot throughout the week. So yeah, we'll kind of see what ends up happening. Um, but yeah, super stoked for everything. Super excited for Loki. Super excited to keep going on the Bad Batch stuff. So we definitely don't want to mess up any of it, and I think this is the best way to go about doing things so that everyone, we still get all of our reviews in, and we still get some time to work with things. So
Yeah, definitely. Jake, if you want to go ahead and jump on the stream now, go ahead and do that. Ethan has emailed you the link, and we will get into some news here pretty soon. I don't know if I don't want to leave anything out as far as the announcements go. You think that's pretty much everything?
yeah, I think that's it. I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah. So again, just to summarize all that really quick, you've got Starfighter Gaming coming very soon, and we're going to be doing multi streams. So stay tuned for that. First episode, first game stream is already pre-recorded, and that's going to premiere Friday. And then also, um, we're going to be doing our Loki breakdowns on Wednesdays, but those are going to be towards the end of our Everything Nerdy episodes. And so you don't have to get spoiled by it if you haven't seen it yet. And then our Bad Batch will continue to come out on the weekends. And I think that's pretty much it. That's the summary.
Yeah.
There is quite a bit of exciting news that we can get into. Um, oh, but something else that I wanted to mention as well. Um, we got to go to the Museum of Pop Culture this weekend, and that was a lot of fun. Um, it was, yeah, Jake, go ahead. You can totally join.
Yes, sir.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're ready for you now. Also, if you can grab your headphones, that'd be cool. So we got to go to the Museum of Pop Culture. There's a lot of really cool things there. Um, and like there was just a lot of different exhibits, a lot of cool music exhibits, like with Pearl Jam and Nirvana. They had their own things. They also had like this indie game section that was awesome as well. And so just a really cool place in Seattle. If ever you guys want to check that out, definitely worth it. So just wanted to mention that there's a whole section for like science fiction movies and stuff, and really cool like models that they have. But yeah, was there anything that you wanted to mention about like last weekend, Ethan, or anything? Anything cool you've got going on before we get into the news?
Nothing crazy going on. Still working on the calendar for this month. So
Oh,
that's pretty much
that's
it
the
though.
other thing. That's the other thing that I wanted you to talk about, if you
Yeah.
could.
So hopefully the calendar, now that you guys kind of understand how it's going to be formatted, um, I'll try and make it make sense. So our Loki, shows and all that, you guys can see how it's going to work out. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with a calendar. Hopefully by next week, at least, or at the latest. Um, so yeah, we should be having that out soon, and you can go find that at our Insta, um, which is right there on the screen at the Starfire Podcast, and yeah, it'll be up on there at some point. And yeah, it's the only other thing I got going on, but nothing crazy. Just trying to get better at Dragon Ball Fighters Z, so I don't get rolled when I play. But yeah, besides that, nothing crazy.
Very nice, very nice. All right, well, our guest is here. Should we bring him on?
Yes, sir.
All right. For the second time, coming back. Jake Hedge, how's it going?
Just like the T-Rex in the Lost World coming to the waterfall. It's coming back. It always comes back for seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Doing good.
Good. So the news, what's going on?
There's multiple things. Also, I'm actually getting an echo. So, would you mind grabbing the headphones, Jake? Trying that out.
Thank you.
No worries.
Slight inconvenience.
All good. Oh yeah, I should mention too. Speaking of stereo, you had mentioned stereo. Jake and I did a very last minute impromptu stereo show last night. So that is out on stereo right now. And that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I think we kind of cut out for just a second there, but Jake, did you want to talk a little bit about our stereo show that we did last night?
Yeah. Is the audio better? I feel like it's echoing still.
It's better for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not echoing.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, last night we did a stereo, very impromptu. And it was a great time.
Kept you from dinner a little bit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't eat till midnight. That's fine. It's okay. But it was a good time. Yeah, we talked about just an upcoming Disney trip that I have. And so we were just talking about the little hidden places in Disney. We got to talk about the Mighty Ducks TV show finally, which was fantastic. So got to check that out for sure. And that was pretty much it. Talked a little bit about some news that came out with Spider-Man in the last couple of days. But yeah, it was a great time, very impromptu. But listen, I'm willing to sacrifice food for anything nerd, so it was not a problem for me.
A good man. Yeah, I think we'll get into some of that Spider-Man news here in a minute. Also, Jake totally spoiled Cruella for anyone that wanted to listen. He just he just went full out spoilers. And the best part about it is he hasn't even seen the movie. He just
Oh my gosh.
It was just like a review you watched, right?
Yeah, Ethan, have you ever seen Screen Rant when they do pitch meetings? So
Yeah,
I just watched one of those.
Yeah,
I just watched one of those. So they hit it spot on, supposedly. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we watched it Monday, my wife and I, and we both really liked it, actually. I wasn't expecting too much, but I mean, at the same time, I've always thought that Emma Stone was a great actress. is a great actress. And I was telling Jake last night, I'd be really surprised if she doesn't, at the very least, get nominated for an award, because like she was just like phenomenal in the role.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the like original movies that like Wonder One Dalmatian. I haven't seen it or any of them of the classics. So
Not even the cartoon?
no.
What?
So I got burned the other day for not doing that. So I kind of have to now. And then I'll go see Cruella. But
Who burned you?
you're the Torres family itself.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. So I'll have to do that. But I've heard pretty good things about it. So
Oh, you know what else? Speaking of Disney, Jake told me last night that Raya comes out on, like, for everybody, like full access for everyone this weekend, right?
Yeah, I think it's Friday. So I think it's
So
the 4th
Ethan,
that comes out. So that's
Ethan, please get on that.
all right, I'll be set.
We could even
There's gotta be a
watch it
breakdown.
together over the stream. Yeah, I mean it's I won't do it like for everyone. Like we won't do like a review for every like Disney movie or like animated Disney movie, but this one's worth it. I really feel like this one's worth it.
Nice. Yeah, I'll check it out.
I actually still feel a little bit bad that we haven't done a review for Soul, because Soul was also really good. Did you see Soul,
Yeah.
Jake?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That was a fantastic film. Yeah.
And that I mean the music was incredible too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I really felt bad for the guy the whole time, sitting at the bottom of the sewer. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, totally. Landon has some messages for you, Jake, if you want to check these out.
No.
He says, Jake, have you ever played a tabletop RPG like D&D or something?
No.
No
Unfortunately,
RPGs.
I've never delved into that realm before. So it was forbidden in my household, you know.
I see.
Yeah, well, there's different variations too.
Yeah.
So actually, since Landon brought that up, we do have plans to at some point, hopefully in the near future, do like a Star Wars RPG. And my nephew Landon, he's really good at running those and kind of doing the storytelling, game master. And yeah, so I did an RPG. Also, Ethan's done a few with Landon as well. No?
Yeah, I have. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, about to say. But I had done one with him, my other nephew and niece, and then my brother and my wife. And it was really fun. What was it called? Oh man, I can't remember exactly, but it was kind of like a fantasy type base. It was almost like it was called Root. It was really cool. It was like you were kind of like these little woodland creatures, but it was also I also kind of got like some Lord of the Ring vibes from it. It was pretty awesome. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, maybe we'll have to have you on for doing like a Star Wars RPG sometime.
Yeah, man, I'm down to be a little Ewok in the forest any day of the week. So
yeah.
Totally. But yeah, why don't we move on to I'd say probably like one of our main topics when it comes to news. Jake, you might be repeating yourself a little bit here, but I did want to run some of this stuff by Ethan and the viewers, listeners, with the Spider-Man news. So it came out, and Sony is saying that they're basically going to have it where Spider-Man is shared, and that they're gonna combine it somehow with the MCU and with the Sony Spider-Verse. So what that could mean, I don't think we don't really have much details, because it's like Jake and I were talking about it last night. It's like, well, does that mean Tom Holland is going to show up in more of the um, Sony movies, like in Venom, or whatever else, or is Andrew Garfield maybe coming back, something like that? But then for it to be, it's really interesting, because for it to be something where they're going to go back and forth with Disney and have it all work, it's like you rewind and go back to, I don't know, what was it, like a year ago or something, maybe not even that long. Like, there were all these issues with Sony and Disney, and it even looked like Sony was cutting ties with the MCU for a minute. And then I think actually Tom Holland kind of helped put back the pieces so that they could work together. From what I remember. But Ethan, do you have any thoughts on this?
I definitely think the timing of it is very interesting. I'm curious if this means that they're going to be like talking about or like showing how they're going to do it in the next Spider-Man movie coming up. I still don't think they are, but we do have a trailer coming out very soon for No Way Home, so you never know. But yeah, I think it's about time they finally came to some agreement. I think it was kind of inevitable that they were going to try and merge this at some point, especially with Venom being such a huge property to Spider-Man, and we already have Let There Be Carnage coming. So yeah, I think it was about time that they finally get something together. And I think we kind of knew, especially with the Craven movie being announced, that there was going to be some sort of merging, whether it was they were going to pull Spider-Man back to mix it in, or they're going to give them to the MCU to work on. So I feel like they're kind of doing, Sony's still kind of doing these movies so that they have some sort of control over this universe that Spidey's going to be like invested in. So they will have control over Craven and Venom and and Morbius. So I think it makes sense for them to do that. But I also think it makes sense for Spider-Man to still be in the MCU. But I think the idea of them literally having control over everything else surrounding Spider-Man makes sense. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what they end up doing. I think it's about time that they came to like an honest conclusion about it. Plus, this doesn't seem like it could be like some multiverse stuff with how they explain all that, which is very interesting. Or at the least, it would just be cool to see it all kind of come together. So yeah, super excited for it.
Yeah, me too. Do you think that sorry, the train's coming by. Do you think that it'd be Tom Holland or Andrew Garfield maybe, when it comes to like showing up in Venom, something like that?
Andrew Garfield had an interview recently. I don't know if you guys have seen it, where he was like, "I haven't gotten a message by anyone." He's like, "Wait, one second."
Yeah.
He's like, I go looking through Twitter and all this stuff, and I see everyone hashtagging it, and he's like, I haven't gotten a call. I don't know you guys. So there's a part of me that I believe it. Like, I don't think they've reached out in all honesty. But you never know with superhero stuff, honestly. So yeah, I don't think it's that possible. I don't think he's going to be going into like Venom right now, or like any of the like Craven or Morbius like right now. But I definitely think in the future the door is definitely still open to have him come back to some capacity, because I think Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield could do really amazing stuff in this universe that they've created right now. That's the thing, is they've never really had something to work off of in the past, especially Tobey Maguire. They built it out of practically just the comics, and Andrew Garfield now, and so I think having this universe that they can kind of work around would be really cool for them. They could do some amazing stuff.
So Ethan, are you saying that you don't think that Garfield shows up at all in this next Spider-Man movie? Then that's the conclusion.
No. I don't think they. I don't think they start a multiverse yet, unless Loki is literally all about the multiverse, which is possible. I don't think it happens. You know.
Well, doesn't Doctor Strange come out first?
No.
No, it comes out after Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Comes out like a couple months after Spider-Man comes out, drops December, and I think it comes out in February or March. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't think it's gonna happen in this next Venom movie or this next Spider-Man movie. I think there needs to be a lot more stuff set up for it to make sense, and I don't see them trying to implement this right now in the last of this little trilogy right now that they have for Spider-Man. I don't think it really makes sense for them to completely do it. Like maybe an after cutscene or whatever. But I don't know. There has been a lot of speculation as to the villains for this movie, and how they're going back to those others. So it's just so difficult to determine that, especially with a character like Jamie Foxx's Electro being cemented, he is coming back. It's so difficult to tell if Andrew Garfield actually has a part in it, but I don't think so. I feel like they can open this stuff up to leave the idea of a multiverse open without actually having them intervene.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool if we see him.
That's a good point. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, go ahead, Jake.
100%. I would love to see Andrew Garfield pop up. Yeah. I was just gonna say I would love to see him pop up and see him in the movie. I could see your point that it might not make that big of a leap because obviously right now all we've heard about for Spider-Man news is just the villains, basically. It just came out, I think, today that now it's being pretty rumored and people are saying it's confirmed where the lizard guy from the first Spider-Man movie, the Amazing Spider-Man movie, is actually going to be in this movie now. So I think that they're probably going to make this movie a little bit more villain driven, which kind of brings me to my next thought of what Sony meant, the president of Sony, when he said we have plans for it. I don't know if Sony is going to introduce a new Spider-Man. They might actually just play off the villain theme and bring these villains from the Sonyverse into the MCU possibly, and not really touch on Spider-Man being in the Sonyverse, just because it would just maybe confuse people, unless, of course, in this next Spider-Man movie, they jump on board with the idea of possibly bringing in Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. And I think I'm going to obviously repeat myself from the beginning of this, where you asked Ethan, but I was thinking that the only Spider-Man that could fit into the Sony universe and how they're framing it and what it looks like would be Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man being a part of that, just based on the age and how old everyone would be. So I would love to see that, but only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Yeah, and we were talking about Andrew going into Venom later on too. We thought that it may be it just he fits the tone a little bit better than Tom Holland. Kind of just the vibe overall for what Sony has been doing with Venom and the direction that they're going with that. I think you can kind of picture Andrew being in there a little bit easier than Tom. It almost would feel a little bit out of place. But who knows? Who knows? We will see.
All right, I guess I'll ask, do you guys think that they're going to recast for a new Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse? Maybe do a Miles Morales in the Sonyverse for themselves?
Yeah, it's hard to tell if they would. I don't think so, just because of whatever they're saying right now, with their agreement. Granted, that can change very quickly, I'm sure. But I think introducing Miles would make sense, but later down the line, unless they bring back Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire and an older Spider-Man into the Sonyverse, it doesn't really make too much sense. I think by the time they get to 3 more movies down the line of this Spider-Man, they'll be ready for like a Miles Morales when he's like older, and it makes sense. Like he's still a kid right now, so I don't really see what the use of them adding like into the MCU right now. It doesn't make much sense. Even with like Tobey Maguire, I don't think it makes much sense. I think with Andrew Garfield that works. So that's the only way I can see that happening. But Miles Morales will one day definitely be in the MCU, I'm sure. And they're usually pretty good at pushing that stuff. So you never know. They could try implementing it sooner rather than later, especially with like how much success he's had with Spider-Verse and the games and everything. So
yeah, totally. Well, hey, moving on to our next topic. Did you guys hear about the What If series officially coming in August? So I think that's pretty exciting. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'll start. I think the What If series could be cool. It's nothing like crazy just because it's not going to be like canon content, It's What If, but I think it'd be cool just to see like the art styles and stuff like that on this, and just kind of like a different, like a sideshow to have. I think they could do some cool stuff with it, and maybe just saying like what different like MCU directors and stuff think of like what this would be like. So I think that'd be cool just to kind of see like a different view on things. So it doesn't hurt to do stuff like that.
But also, what if some of the stories are actually better than our canon stories? I think there's a definite possibility that we get like a really solid story out of this.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think, Jake?
Oh, I was gonna ask you. Are you saying this What If kind of series being kind of like a little experiment, a little tester by Marvel to see what may and may not work in the future? Then
hey,
I don't really think so. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I know that they have like a run of comics, like What If comics, so I just kind of took it as something like that.
I think it'd be fine to be like an Easter egg, like if they do a multiverse and then have stuff like that be like brought up like later. Be like, yeah, I don't know, Star-Lord is Black Panther or whatever in this universe. But I think it's just gonna be cool to like watch and see, because it definitely looks really good. It's just animated Marvel has never been like, besides like X-Men and stuff, was never like crazy good. So I think it'll be cool to see it and see what they come up with.
Also, the Spider-Man animated shows.
Yeah,
and then there was a really cool animated Avengers show. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's having some internet issues, so I think he'll be back with us in a little bit.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. All right, we're good. So yeah, looking forward to the What If series.
Am I ruining everything? It's possible.
Oh no, you're fine, man. It's all good. If you wanna close down and come back in, that's cool too.
All right, yeah, I think it's just a little situation that I'm having right now. I'm good. I'll sit here and just keep nodding like I know what's happening. You guys can still see me.
It's what I do all the time.
I can't see Ethan though for some reason. So
yeah, you can always just leave the studio and then come back in. Sometimes that helps.
All right.
Yep. Up to you.
All right, let me see if that works.
So yeah, why don't we move on to this news? I definitely really wanted to get Jake's thoughts on this, but Disney is doing a live stream tonight, I believe, at 8:00, and they are like debuting the Avengers campus in Disneyland California. And so I think that's pretty interesting. Hey, what's up? Doing good? Kind of, sort of. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I'm having such issues right now. What was that? What would you say?
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so we're talking about Avengers Campus. Disney is doing a live stream tonight.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
to kind of like kickstart everything.
There's an camp happening?
Yeah, a live stream from Disney at 8 p.m. tonight, I believe. So we're kind of just talking a little bit about that.
Yeah, so aren't they doing that in California Adventure?
Do it.
Isn't that right?
I'm just having some issues.
No worries. If you want to, if you gotta cut out, maybe join us later or another time. That's cool too.
Yep. No
We're
problem.
we're flexible.
For some reason, the internet's being really spotty. Okay. I don't want to make. Anyways, I'm going to try to say as fast as I possibly. Super excited for Disneyland. I'm going to try to do all the Marvel stuff. Super stoked about it. New ride, Spider-Man ride. Check it out, Ethan. I told Dom about it. There's a whole like robot that does flips and stuff through the ride. So I haven't yet checked out too much about it because I still want to be surprised. But really, really excited to go see it. I'm going to try to share as much as possible about my experience whenever I come back, if I ever come back. I might just stay there, hide in the bush or something for my entire life. But super stoked about it. That's the spirit. Yeah. And I haven't been to Star Wars Land, so got to check that out too.
He's going to drink the blue milk. He's going to do it.
The milk?
Ethan, yeah, you didn't like it, didn't you?
I haven't been there yet. I've been trying to go forever, but I still haven't built my lightsaber yet. And
we'll go. We're going to go. Actually, you know what, Ethan? Dude, next time we go, well, one, we might have to invite Jake Hedge because he lives pretty close. But also, we should definitely do like a little live stream while we're there.
Yeah,
it'd be cool. Maybe it'll be awesome. Maybe it'll be while Ethan builds his lightsaber. That'd be sick. That'd be pretty cool. Episode. I think so.
Young Padawan Ethan is growing up to be a master.
Well, what I want to do is I want to go and I want to buy like the gift cards that they have, which look like credits, and I just want to use credits the entire time. That's my goal. I don't want to spend any cash. I just want to give credits out.
That's so cool.
Hey, you won 500 dog coin last week from
oh my gosh.
The trivia night. So.
How's that turning out? Yeah.
I wish. Where's this Dogecoin at right now? It's probably like 600 by now.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just messing. But yeah, super cool. I want to go back to Disneyland so bad. It's been ages. But yeah, it's awesome. Hopefully you have fun there, dude. I'm curious how cool that campus is, you know. So
yeah, you and your little bro are going, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, little bro's birthday was yesterday, or 2 days ago actually. So yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna take a lot of pictures and get pretty crazy, man. It's gonna be wild. I'll tell you that much.
You're gonna be all set.
Get lit on that blue milk, dude, and those Ronto wraps.
Oh
God. This mustache is gonna be blue by Sunday.
Yeah.
So.
But
yeah, I'm super stoked about it.
That's
Not
awesome.
like this.
You should totally like reenact that scene. Reenact that scene in Last Jedi where Luke is just chowing down on some blue milk.
Yeah. Wipe it off. I'll do that for sure. Yeah, I'll meme it. I'll meme it real hard.
Okay, so our other Very nice, very nice. I think there's a little bit of a delay, but all good. Why don't we move on to, I think this is our last big topic, and then we'll go into our recommendations segment of the show, because I do really want to hear from Jake, just your in general, your recommendations. Also, I want to maybe hear your thoughts on our announcements that we put out. But first, let's start with the topic of E3. When does that come out? It comes out middle of June, I believe. Is it like the 15th or something like that?
Probably. I'm not too sure.
Maybe you could Google it.
Yeah. Well, E3. Yeah, June 12th to the 15th.
Yeah, so like this, game expo type of deal, live stream.
Game Expo.
The Game Expo. Yeah. Jake, do you know about it? Do you get down with it?
I've heard about it. I have not been. I don't go to expos really, so it's
well, I meant like
in my life.
Do you ever watch them like the live stream? I think we did. I think last year I watched a little bit of it.
I think I've seen some of it. What do they usually play it on? Isn't it forgetting what channel?
They usually do YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah.
And E3 is well, it's basically so Microsoft, Sony, everyone, Nintendo, they each kind of have like their own day, and they'll go and announce all their big blockbuster games, or at least the ones that are like getting pretty close to releasing, or like they have video for. E3 has always been a massive deal to me. Like, I've never been able to go because you have to be 18 to go to E3. So I'm out on that front. But E3 is super cool. They always have interesting games, and even just like indie games and stuff. There's always some cool stuff that they have. And E3, super cool. I get a lot of nostalgia watching it just because they usually it's when the big companies and developers will go and announce what they got, and they always have something that'll surprise you. So definitely cool. We'll have to do an E3 video. I know we've talked about it, maybe doing like a live stream with it of some sorts, depending on stuff, or we'll have to see, because there's definitely some games that we want to like show and probably talk about, but there's also ones that we probably don't want to that we don't feel the need to talk about, because there's just games that we're not like interested in, and we know other people probably aren't that interested in. So it kind of just depends. We'll have to figure out a way, but probably not a live show, but probably like a review or something, and kind of like clipped up as to like our reactions and thoughts on videos. And
we might even like share the screen too, like if we're watching that night or something.
Yeah, for sure. So hopefully it should be really good, just because everyone's been indoors for so long that hopefully they have some new games figured out by now. I think it's either going to be a really good E3 because it's kind of the work of like everything that's been going, like all the work that they've been doing through like COVID, is probably going to be like announced at like this expo, because it's like around the timing, or it could be really bad. You never know. There's been bad E3s before, but
well, I mean, what do you guys think about one? I think we're gonna get the next Smash Ultimate character. I don't know if Jake cares too much about that. Oh, apparently not. Anyways, hopefully he'll be back with us. But yeah, we should be getting the next Smash Ultimate character, so that'll be cool. But the big rumor has been, and actually some people are saying that it's basically confirmed now, that we are getting another Switch, a new Switch. It's either going by like Switch Pro, or I've heard Super Nintendo Switch as another possible name. So Yeah, well, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, I'm really excited. I think both are definite possibilities, but your thoughts?
My thoughts. I'm curious as to what the implications for having a new Switch are. Like, there's obvious fixes that need to be made, like joystick drift and stuff like that. So I don't understand. But they also did this with the DS, right? It's like they came out with a DS like XL, but the cool thing about that was it was 3D. So it's like, are we gonna get a 3D Switch? That would be cool. Um, but yeah, I'm not really sure what add-ons they could do. It could probably be just for better graphics and like
Yeah,
gameplay.
that's supposed to be the main thing, Jake. They've
Um,
been, they've been saying that there's going to be a new Switch, and the rumor is that they're going to officially announce it at E3. So that'll be interesting. I think he froze again. Oh no.
no, you're good. No, you're good.
But maybe you have some thoughts on that, Jake. If not, no worries.
Well, I caught snippets of it. I don't know if you could hear me. I'm probably delayed. But I caught snippets of what you said, and I honestly wish they would come out with a new PS Vita.
Yeah,
I want my
yeah,
PlayStation handheld back.
yeah.
That'd be
That
cool.
could definitely be cool.
But so they're coming out with a new. Yeah, definitely. I would be down for a new Vita, or there's always something going on about how Xbox is going to come out with like a whole new handheld device. So, but I know that's not happening. But I know there's rumors about that. So,
Yeah.
but
So did you hear when I said that they're talking about a new Switch?
yeah, you said something right about it being 3D or something.
Well, that's kind of what Ethan was saying. He was just like kind of speculating what that can mean. But yeah, I know like full HD graphics, maybe even like 4K graphics is what they're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Um, but not in handheld mode, only in the docked mode.
Oh. I was like, they're gonna get
Yeah.
4K into like a little Switch. That'd be ridiculous.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I'll be completely all over that.
Yeah, you already have a Switch, right?
Oh yeah, play
Okay.
play Smash Bros. Fairly competitively. Um,
Oh, nice.
I would actually enter more of the um like online tournaments, but they are really time consuming. Like
Oh,
sometimes you could
okay.
be like waiting in your bracket for a while. But anyways,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know if you knew, but Jake Koskela, um, he's actually like a semi-pro, ranked number one in Idaho. Yeah, he's really good.
Whoa, that's big
Yeah,
time.
so shout out to him, JR, as he's known in the Smash community. Really crazy Pokemon trainer. Um, but actually, right now, both me and Ethan, I'm kind of late to it. Ethan's played it a few times before, but I'm really getting into Dragon Ball Fighters right now. Do you
Is
ever get
that the
down with
new? Is that the new one that just came out for the consoles?
it? It's not super new. It might be. I think it's the newest Dragon Ball game,
Okay.
right, Ethan?
It's like
No, the
comic book
newest one
style.
is Kakarot. I'm pretty sure, but
Oh well,
it's the only 2D like fighter one out of all of them. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, because the other one isn't
Okay.
like a 1v1 fighter, right?
Um, it is a 1v1 fighter, but it's
Oh
not.
really?
They're all like 1v1 fighters. I'm pretty sure, but they're not like the old school like fighting style. You know.
Okay.
I see. Does that one have a good following
Um,
competitively?
it's not competitive.
Oh,
None of
okay.
the other Dragon Ball games I think are really competitive because it's like a 3D like area that you can like fly around and do stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of open.
But anyways, bringing things back around full circle, E3 will definitely be covering that in some capacity, and Nick Brabants will be coming on for that. Really knowledgeable when it comes to video games, especially like retro games, and he's also really into newer indie games. So I'm sure he'll have a lot to talk about when it comes to the new stuff that we are presented with the E3 live stream. But yeah, I think that kind of sums up all of that. Why don't we move on to our recommendations segment? And if we have anyone in the chat that wants to give us any recommendations, talking about anything in entertainment, shows, movies, video games, let us know what you're watching or playing right now. But actually, even before that, Jake, was there any thoughts, since we have you as our special guest and you were there with everyone else when we made our announcement? Was there anything maybe that you wanted to share as far as like thoughts or recommendations when it comes to our incorporating gaming into our shows?
No, I was just gonna say it's a great idea. I'm down for it. I'm obviously not the biggest gamer in the world, but I used to be. I haven't played in forever. I didn't have a system, but I'm down to watch anything that you guys put up there for the gamings. I would love to see a couple jump scare live stream horror games with you guys. I think that'd be really fun. Or maybe even bring in the missus and have her sit there while you play it.
She also she loves horror. She loves horror, like scary movies.
Nice. Okay.
More so. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say she loves it, because then maybe I'm exaggerating. She does like some scary movies more so than me, and I'd say more that I know of, more of like the classic ones, like Signs and The Village, stuff like that. Those iconic ones.
Good old M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah. So that would definitely be fun. That'd be fun.
But that sounds awesome. I would love to watch you guys play, or at least have like a big Mario Kart party and see you guys beat up each other on the track. That'd be really fun.
Yeah. So you don't have any system?
So I'm down to see that. I have a PS4 right now.
Oh, okay.
That's all you need, dude.
So yeah, because there's definitely going to be some cross-platform stuff that we'd like to do. And so I believe that Jackbox and Among Us are two of those things that we could do when it comes to cross-platform, right, Ethan?
Yeah. Well, Jackbox, you only need one person to own it, and then you stream it through.
Right.
And then Among Us, you can play on your phone even, or like tablet for free, and that's cross-platform.
Have you played Among Us, Jake?
No, I was gonna say, is that like apocalyptic video game? Is it like a zombie video game or something?
It's
what's the story there?
You've probably seen a meme of it by now, and it's like, I don't know, there's crewmates and imposters. If you look it up right now, and if you look up imposter,
it's like Mafia, but a video game, but like a more technical version, like more technical video game version of Mafia, which I'm sure everyone's played Mafia, right?
Totally.
I'm not the wolf. Yeah. So
yeah,
I have to check it out. I'll check it out. I haven't gotten into it. I just been into the first person shooters for a little while, so I gotta check out more like that story mode gaming, the more intricate designs and stuff like that.
Catch Ethan on Apex Legends, bro.
Oh no way! I don't want to catch. He's gonna catch me on Apex Legends. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to get it.
Another game that I was hoping to do was Fall Guys, but I believe it just got announced that it's delayed indefinitely for the Switch. So
what?
No good.
Why don't you play it on Xbox?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
There you go. I don't know if it's
Fall Guys would be good though.
Is it cross-platform? I think it's cross-platform.
It should be. I hope so.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a really good variety, and so it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I'm super stoked about it. Very, very interested in what you guys are going to be putting up over the next couple of months. I know you said you guys already pre-recorded an episode, so
2 episodes
Friday,
actually,
right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
The first one comes out Friday, and it's pretty short and sweet. I think it's only like 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy long.
That's perfect. That's not too long to sit through or anything. That'd be a nice clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course it's going to be YouTube exclusive stuff because you want to get the visuals. But yeah, are there any recommendations when it comes to things that you're watching? I guess also if you want to touch on Mighty Ducks too, you could.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks is over. That's depressing, and I'm just gonna have to move on with my life for the next couple of months and wait for a new season, hopefully. So
what a great wholesome
always
show!
check out
I mean,
that show.
It was really good,
right? Yeah. And then another one that I've been watching. I don't know if anybody is into Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or anything like that, but Camp Cretaceous. I don't even know if I've mentioned that yet on here, but Camp Cretaceous. It's a Jurassic Park series on Netflix.
I've heard about that.
Great. Yeah, it's good. It was.
Wait, is that the animated one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
okay,
and it's family friendly. So
my wife really likes this show. Yeah, my wife really likes this show.
Yeah. So season 3 just dropped a couple weeks ago, and it was really good.
Oh, okay.
A lot of callbacks to JP. There's a lot of scenes in it. It kind of ties in with Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom in the beginning of that. It ties that in, so it's really good to see because it's actually canon to the movies, so it like plays into everything that's going on. So I don't know what happened. Ethan left, but so that would be my recommendation for anybody if they want to watch dinosaurs chasing kids around for a couple hours. So it's a good one to catch.
Yeah, I should check it out too. I've seen just a little bit, like when she's been watching it. I was probably like editing one of our shows. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Dom's always busy. He's a busy man.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, not to repeat myself too much, but yeah, Ethan and I do a lot for the show, like during the week, quite a bit of stuff. So a lot of editing goes into our pre-recorded stuff. But yeah, Camp Cretaceous, is that how you say it?
Camp Cretaceous.
Cretaceous, okay.
Yeah, that's funny. A lot of people say Cretaceous all the time.
That's a rough one.
Guys,
yeah.
Yeah, because the Cretaceous period. Anyways, it's all good. I'm a dino nerd.
Nice. Yeah, my wife and her family, they love Jurassic Park.
It's good. It's good. So that'd be my recommendation. I think that's pretty much all I got for right now.
Okay. So there's that. I second the Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Again, really wholesome, family friendly, super lighthearted. And if you're like us, grew up with the original Mighty Ducks movies, a lot of great callbacks to those movies. I remember I also used to watch the Mighty Ducks animated TV show. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, the one where they're like superheroes, pretty much.
They're like superheroes, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
They're like space ducks in the future.
Yeah, they're like Buzz Lightyear, but ducks. It's great.
Dude, nice shirt.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Dude, are you looking forward to the new Buzz Lightyear movie?
Dude, I'm so stoked for that. I don't know if that was directed towards me or Ethan, but I am hyped.
It was you, yeah.
Movie. Dude, I am stoked for that movie. It's gonna be mind blowing. I'm gonna lose it. Chris
Okay.
Evans as Buzz Lightyear. I'm freaking out. I'm having
Amazing.
a meltdown over here, man.
Did you ever watch Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, that TV show?
Yeah.
That was a sick show, man.
It was really good. I actually have tried looking for it. I've been curious as to why they haven't put it on Disney yet. So I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, that was such a great show. My other nephew, Gavin, I remember him having the movie. There was a movie, and then there's also the show. I don't know if you've seen either of them, Ethan, but I remember us watching that movie a lot. But yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Ethan, are you excited? I know I kind of just, exploded on camera here on Buzz Lightyear, but
I'd completely forgotten about it. But yeah, I am super excited for it. I like the idea of it a lot, and I was kind of wanting that for a while. And I think Chris Evans was a good pick. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'd forgotten about it until you brought it up again. But yeah, super stoked.
I just want to mention one more thing that's coming out that everyone might have forgot about. It's coming out soon. I don't know if you're a fan of it. Let me represent.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, I'm not going to put it on, but new Monsters Inc. show is coming out on Disney Plus. I think this month.
Yeah, that's true.
Super
Another one I forgot about.
There was a new trailer. Yeah, so that's coming out. There's a trailer for it. If you want to go check out the trailer.
It's a TV
really
show.
Interesting.
Okay, cool.
So it's looking like it's got a promising future for me. Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we will check that out.
Those are my things I'm hyped about right now.
I'm also, as of your recommendation, Jake, I'm sticking with Transformers War for Cybertron. I'm in season 2 right now. I think the new season just came out. I'm not there just yet. But yeah, I'm always saying it every Wednesday. Such a great show. Better than all the movies, in my opinion. The story is so solid.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, there is so many different characters in that, and you end up caring about all of them. And they're able to do that in 20 minutes. It's, I don't know. Yeah. Not everyone thinks about those things though, but it's crazy.
Yeah, they get you really invested really quickly with the storytelling and the plot and everything, for sure. So it's a good show.
Yeah,
recommend it. I'll second that motion, Dom.
Ultra Magnus ended up being one of my favorite characters. Super interesting story arc that he has. So yeah, check out Transformers War for Cybertron. It's a 3-part trilogy again. And so it's Siege is season 1, only 6 episodes for each season, and then what is it? Earthrise, I think, is Earthrise is season 2, and then I believe the new one that should have just dropped is called Kingdom. And so 20 minutes, 6 episodes, it's nothing. But also it's something. It's really something.
Yep.
So there's that. We'll throw it over to Ethan. You got anything?
I've been pretty light on games recently. Nothing crazy. I'm an Overwatch fanatic. I hate the game, but I'm also addicted to it. I've been playing that a lot, trying to get to my diamond rank. Looking at Transformers on here though, I saw a movie that when we did our movie review, I wanted to mention it, but I had forgotten to. Real Steel. It's like a movie with Hugh Jackman and boxing robots, and it's like Rock'em Sock'em on steroids. So it's pretty cool. I watched that the other night because I thought it's a fun movie, and you know what? Because we've been getting so many Last Airbender questions on the trivia, I need to go watch the Last Airbender live action movie.
Totally. No.
Yeah, whoa, hit the live action. Hold up now.
No, that's not recommended.
Like that.
That's not recommended.
Dude, you will love Last Airbender.
I know I will.
And you will completely burn through it too.
Oh my gosh.
Ethan's never seen like the TV show?
No.
I started watching it when I was like 6, but I never finished it. I got too invested into Pokemon and just started watching Pokemon all the time.
All right. Well, I just actually just started rewatching The Last Airbender on Netflix because it's on Netflix, and it's pretty good. I watched probably like 8 to 10 episodes in a row. I was like, okay, now I got to get into this. But yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. You'll love it jumping back into it again.
Yeah, I'll have to. What's the Transformer like? Is there only 2 seasons of it out right now for Transformers?
No, I just said I believe the third one just dropped. Last time I checked, it was dropping at the end of May. I don't know.
What do I see on here?
Maybe you could search that, but yeah, I'm in season 2 right now. I'm going on episode 3. So yeah, I only have like 4 more episodes, and then I'll start.
So I looked it up.
Yeah.
And it says that Transformers, the 3rd season, Kingdom actually dropped May 30th. So this last Sunday.
Yeah. Yep. So it's already out. And I really want to also, maybe Jake, you can come on for that, but I really want to do a review on that series.
Definitely. Yeah, I was waiting for season 3 to come out.
I'm hoping Ethan will start that soon. I really want to do a review on that.
Super good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. Also, we're both watching. I mentioned at the beginning, but Ethan and I are both watching Dragon Ball Super right now. At least I don't think that you've finished it just yet. But I'm on episode 10, and like I said earlier, it's just getting better and better.
Yeah, I don't remember what episode 10 was. It like the Beerus like arc stuff?
Oh yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's episode 10. I'm at. Hold up, let me look here. Dang it, I won't know. I'm pretty far into it. I've seen a lot of it like through like clips and stuff, but like a while ago, like I just watched a lot of clips of it. But I'm actually like watched a whole lot of it now, and so it's a lot more understandable to me.
Here, 1 second. I'm gonna grab something. So, Jake, hold down the fort.
Yep, Jake, it's all you now. Go for it.
Oh, thanks, guys. Now my headphones just died. I hope there's no echoing that's happening right now. I'm probably annoying everyone. Ethan, am I echoing or?
Yeah, a bit.
Okay.
It's not as bad as it was earlier though.
No, you go for it then. You take the wheel.
No, it is bearable. Okay, I will talk about what I have no clue about. So Dragon Ball Super, which is kind of what we're talking about right now. There's the original Dragon Ball, and then there's Dragon Ball Z, and now there's Dragon Ball Super. There's like Dragon Ball GT at one point, but that's not like canon, I don't think. And so now we're watching Dragon Ball Super, and that kind of goes into what Dom has for us, which is kind of a mix of both. He has a couple of things from across the board.
Yeah, so if you guys are ever in Seattle, you need to go to this awesome store called Wajimaya, and a lot of it kind of looks like just a nice grocery store, but towards the back they have this really awesome, like like basically another store, really awesome store inside, with just like tons of books, art supplies, tons of anime, both in Japanese, Chinese, and English. Um, I fit when Pokemon cards start to be more accessible. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of Pokemon cards coming back in their inventory. It's just a really cool store. It has a lot of great stuff. Um, so yeah, so again, we started Dragon Ball Super. Ethan had already seen some of it before. I've just started and just trying to get more into the lore. Um, so I actually got one of the comics, even though I probably already know what's in this comic because it's the first one. But I really like the art, so I decided to get the first volume for Dragon Ball Super. You can see that.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
I want to like kind of understand just like more of the origin of everything. So I also got volume 1, and this one's pretty thick for Dragon Ball. So volume 1, and this is, you know, adventures with little Goku.
It's awesome.
And it's really great.
You started?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's really great. Oh, I have another Dragon Ball thing. See, I'm diving right in. I'm getting passionate about it.
Oh my gosh.
And when I'm passionate about something, like there's no stopping me. Like I am gonna get
everything.
Pretty yeah, I'm gonna get everything Dragon Ball. I'm gonna get pretty decent at Dragon Ball Fighters. I've already improved quite a bit in the short time that I've been playing. Thanks to
set of Dragon Balls later.
Thanks to both Nick and Ethan. So really big into Legos. And so or anything kind of close to that. They have these nano block things. I don't know if you've seen those before. Oh, I know Ethan has. But anyways, they had some Dragon Ball Z ones, and so I got myself this Vegeta one.
What?
So I'm excited about that. I also got Ethan one too that he doesn't know about. I don't know if you want me to show you. You want me to show you live? You want me to show you live? Okay.
I'm gonna full screen you.
Unboxing.
Here, why don't I start again? We got a show and tell. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do like just a main segment, show and tell. We got Dragon Ball Super Volume 1 comic. We also have Dragon Ball number 1, volume number 1 for that. So Adventures with Little Goku. Really great. Very funny. And then now we're talking nano blocks. So I got this Vegeta one for myself. Now they didn't have a lot of options, Ethan. They didn't have a lot of options. There was definitely a lot of missing spots. Like you could definitely tell these kids or these young adults like myself were after these Dragon Ball nano blocks.
Oh my gosh.
So the one I got Ethan is Little Gohan.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
Little Gohan.
Gohan's my favorite character out of all of them.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't. It ain't Goku. I love Goku, but it's Gohan for me. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. So I'm at episode 43 of Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, then you're way ahead. No spoilers for me.
Well, it's one full season. There's not multiple seasons. It's just one season with like hundreds of episodes, or like
Is
not
it-
hundreds, but
It's not hundreds. It's like it's
Like
either 60 or oh, okay.
well, let me check. Hold up.
I thought it was like 65, but it might be more than that.
I don't know. There's a lot. Yeah. No, I was
Is it on
definitely
a
right.
certain
It's in the hundreds.
Oh, dang.
131 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it. Yeah.
I'm committed. I'm committed.
I got a long ways to go, but they're only each like 22 minutes long, and each fight will probably take like 3 episodes. So there's a lot to go through. But
Very cool. Trying to think if there's any other recommendations here before we close things out. I think we're kind of about to close out the show, but yeah,
I think
Jake.
I got one. All right. So you said you're a fan of Legos.
Huge fan of Legos.
You probably already know where I'm going to take this recommendation, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Lego Builders?
Yeah, Lego Masters.
Oh, Master.
Season 2, Episode 1 was last night. Fantastic show. I recommend anybody.
Haven't watched it yet.
What? You gotta check it out.
No. I've watched season 1. Both me and my wife loved season 1.
Okay.
But yeah, we need to watch season 2. Ethan, have you seen the show?
I saw like the first or second episode. Yeah, like first season, and then
Not for you or what?
it's for me. I didn't really know a way to watch it. Is it? How do you watch it?
Fox. It's on Fox on Tuesday at 8:00.
But before it was well, I think it was on Hulu. I think they had it on Hulu as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you might have to wait till it's all out, possibly.
They usually release stuff like by episode, but who knows?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty cool concept. I didn't understand why they didn't have stuff like that sooner on like Cartoon Network, like back in the day.
Yeah, great recommendation, Jake. That is a great show. Do you remember the episode where they had a Star Wars build, where they had to build Star Wars scenes?
Yeah, that was
really good. It was really good.
They're gonna do something like that, I think, this year, except maybe do it for Marvel, because Marvel's been so big. I think they might.
Oh, okay.
Push like a Marvel scene. That'd be really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talent that these guys have. It's and girls. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't. Having to deal with Legos is a whole lot, so I definitely respect anyone on that show that can like make something cool.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't know what to do with myself with all those Legos. I bet losing my mind, and they have to sit there for like 14 hours straight. And that's like in and of itself, just sitting there for 14 hours building a Lego set. That'd be like daunting. I'd just be like, get sick of it after the first 4 or 6 hours. I'm like, I'm done with this.
You don't think that they actually like take a break though? Like,
I'm sure they do. I mean, they have to. They have to
or
have
a few breaks, really.
Yeah, like 5-minute breaks or 10-minute breaks every hour and a half or an hour or something. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's awesome. So yeah, Lego Builders. Oh, I just thought of one more, and then we'll close things out. So yeah, the new Superman show just came back, Superman and Lois. And again, take that with a grain of salt, because I mean, it is CW, but it doesn't always feel like CW. It's actually really good. But again, take it for what it is. Tread lightly, because first couple seasons of Arrow were really good. First couple seasons of Flash were really good, but I think the majority of people would say they kind of went downhill.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really like it. I'm also not like the biggest Superman fan. I used to really love him when I was younger, and then Batman took over, and Superman just got too cheap for me. But yeah, it's pretty good. Have you seen it, either of you?
Nope. I've given up on CW a while ago, but I know I need to give it another shot. But I usually get back into it when like Flash has a full new season out, and then I'll go like watch it all. So I was kind of just waiting for that because they usually enter like connects at some point. So
yeah.
Have they done any crossovers yet?
Yeah. Well, they did crossovers with Supergirl before, like, so Superman was in those ones before he had his own show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
the Infinite Earths one, the last.
Yeah, they've had a few like multiverse ones, or like Crisises, and
Crisis.
I liked the Flash a lot until like season 3. Well, after season 3, it got yikes. Like, and Arrow was solid too, but at some point they kind of like hit the ceiling, I guess. Like, but yeah, I miss the days when I would watch Flash every Tuesday night, and it'd be insane. But it happens. It happens with shows. But yeah, I definitely heard a lot of good stuff about the Superman show. I just haven't checked it out yet. I kind of like wait until they like all get through their like seasons, and then I kind of go back and I'm like, all right, I'll watch this a bit and watch that a bit. But
yeah, it's pretty darn good so far, and just like the cinematography looks really good as well, and acting.
See him rock a black suit?
I think I feel like he did have a black. He might have had a black suit, but in like Crisis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not in the show.
In the show. Okay.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I think there was a flashback scene where he does have it. Yeah. I think so. But yeah, I mean, I think that's probably all our recommendations.
Yeah.
Seemed like quite a few. I didn't think we would have a lot, and then it just turned out to be a bunch of recommendations.
Jake, do you have any shout outs or plugs you wanted to do?
I just keep to myself, no shout outs,
Okay.
I'm a lone wolf,
Well, you'll be back soon. Hopefully this month will work out for you to come back and compete in some more trivia.
Definitely. Anything like Loki.
And also you're coming back on for Loki, our reviews as well. So we'll schedule that in for sure.
100%. Definitely. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I always love being here. I always love talking.
We love having you. Yeah. Ethan,
thanks,
anything you got? You want to close things out?
Yeah, sure. Nothing going on. Just keep an eye on Instagram. Again, calendar coming out soon. Friday. We will be having our first gaming video come out. So check it. Tell us if you like it or not. Make sure to like it and all that. And yeah, and then Saturday we'll be having our Bad Batch review come out. So that will be nice. So yeah, just stay tuned for all that. And yeah,
and Friday.
Friday. Yeah, Friday. So
episode 1 from our Starfighter Gaming. Our first episode will drop then, so you can check that out. I think that about does it. It's been a lot of fun, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again for joining us, Jake.
Excellent.
And thanks a lot to our audience.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, thanks a lot for our audience. All you guys chiming in with your comments, suggestions, everything. Continue to support us here on the channel. Hit the subscribe, leave us a like, leave us a comment if you're watching on the replay. And you can follow us on the other platforms, the audio platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, wherever podcasts can be heard. You can check us out. So thank you guys. We are signing out here at the Starfighter Podcast, but we will be back soon. So stay tuned for more episodes.